left wing chicken wing.
Yeah, you know what, man? We could do that. We could just do some random day, just because sometimes it's like, straightforward and shit.
It was.
But let's do that, man. Let's just do some a random video, right? Random shit that around, right? and what
Talk about political memes.
The Biden thing that you posted, man, because you post a lot of, and you know what, dude? Look, I want to tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. This guy thinks I'm an idiot, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't want you to think that I brought you here to gang up on you, because that's not the case, right? I'm a flat earther, right? Kinda. He thinks I'm dumb, right?
No, so at least you're kind of flat earther.
No,
I'll give you some credit.
I think you're dumb just because you go. He goes everything with the fucking Bible. He throws everything with the Bible. His answer to everything is the Bible. That's why.
I'm not gonna throw no Bible today. Okay.
That's why. That's the only reason I think you're fucking stupid.
So you don't think I'm dumb because I believe the Earth might be flat? You think I'm dumb because I believe in the Bible?
Not that. It's just like everything we try to give you something, you throw in an answer it's the Bible. Your answer to everything is the Bible.
I'm gonna break my promise. I'm gonna break my promise. I mean, I'm gonna break my promise.
It's my job.
The Bible is the truth, dude. It's the truth. So that's why it's integrated in everything in this world. Do you believe in God? Well, let me rephrase that. Do you believe in Christ Jesus?
As a comic book hero, yeah.
What is it? So no.
I believe in Jesus as someone someone we should aspire to be, as any hero in like comics. I might burn in hell for that, but kids have their heroes that grow up. They want to grow up to be like Superman or Spider-Man or Batman or, I guess in my case, Jesus.
So in other words, you are fully 100% do not believe in Christ Jesus was a real man. 100.
I guess if you want to pin it down to yes or no, we'll go with no.
And you're like 100 on this shit. Right?
99%, just agnostic.
Okay, this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for. This motherfucker here.
Jesus could have been a real person. It's just what they make him out to be.
I believe we have the same position. We're just agnostic. We're not hardcore. No, he does not exist.
Okay, let me rephrase my question then. Do you think Jesus was the Son of God and came down and died for your sins?
No.
Okay, then you don't believe in Jesus.
No.
Okay, and that's what I wanted. That's why I invited you.
I would lean more toward no.
Right.
Wow. Oh yeah. No, I do post a lot of atheist memes. Very
you do, man. You post a lot of bullshit that I'm like, oh, dude, what the fuck is up with this guy, man? And that's where the Biden thing was like.
That doesn't mean you can't be like Jesus.
Well, I mean, how would you know how Jesus is?
The world would be a better place if we were all like Jesus. And I like how the dog kind of approached you and he just started climbing on you, because dogs have a tendency to, like, when people are stressed, they'll come like, hey, what's the matter? What's wrong?
Oh, you think I'm stressed?
Yeah. Because we're like, because basically escalated the situation. Like, oh shit, here we go.
No, dude, I work at a shop with 8 grown ass men, dude. Karens. For 5 years. Like, believe me, I'm not stressed right now. But let me ask you this.
I don't know if stress is the word, but more like, I guess we just kind of started raising our voices a little bit.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
No, you're tripping. You're totally tripping. Okay. Listen, do you? What is your take on? I'm gonna switch it up, right? Because I don't want to go into biblical stuff if y'all don't really believe. What do you think about this whole transgender thing going on?
Transgenders are valid.
I'm not saying they're not. Okay. Right? If you're a dude, listen to this. I was watching this guy, right? It's a dude. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It was a dude, man. It was a dude, right? With the thingaling, competing and wrestling with girls, and it was like, come on, dude. The dude grew like long hair and shit, had it up in a ponytail. Said he was a transgender and started beating all these girls up, dude. Winning, you know. Like, you think that's fair?
So they disproportionately win versus competing versus the other way around. Women against cis women against transgender women. Cis, I mean like born women and they identify as women, that kind of deal. I think they should have their own
women
league.
born women and they identify as women.
Yeah.
Did you just say that?
That's what a cis woman is.
It's a woman, dude.
A woman.
Yeah. That's it. Period.
Fair enough.
Right?
But
that's what I want to know. Like, do you think like me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got boobs and shit. If I wanna be like, listen, man, I wanna be a fucking girl. I share my hair right now. Don't make fun of it, right?
All right.
And I'm like, man, I'm gonna go compete with girls. Do you think that's fair?
I mean, after you transition, yeah. But if you want to identify,
dude,
but to compete, I mean, that's a whole nother beast.
Right. Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if
regulations, like we have to knock down the testosterone by.
Even then,
who knows how much?
Even then, like a man is not. You're not gonna be equal. Us among men are not equal, right? We're not equal among us. Now, much less a female. Females are like less strong. Like, this is facts, bro. Right? They have less muscle. They're shorter, right? When we're talking about specific regions, because if you're gonna get a Brazilian girl with an Asian man, well, of course, that's I'm not trying to.
I guess
that's just what it is, right? But if you get a Brazilian man with a Brazilian woman, the man's always gonna be bigger than the woman in nature, right? In nature, the men are bigger.
Any Western woman in general can pretty much match your average Asian man. You're gonna probably get canceled for this. I mean, as far as height is concerned,
right? I'm not making fun of nobody.
And there's nothing really to cancel here because no one even knows who the fuck I am. So, whatever.
No, I don't get canceled though, man. Well, true. I can say the same. No one knows who the fuck I am.
No one's gonna know who I am unless they recognize my voice, so I can just tag myself in this shit.
Reveal the guy. Turn the camera.
I comb my hair. I shave just for this reason. Actually, no. I happen to just tidy myself up just in case. I never know what I'm going to get into any particular day. I haven't had the day off. Alex here says, hey, you want to come over? Did I dox? Do you go by your actual name on this podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're good.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You could have a pseudonym. You never know.
No.
He wants the government to find him and shut him down.
I don't give a fuck, man. They can come and try and do some shit, dude. I'm gonna take down 2 or 3 of them for sure, dude. For sure. At least one, I'm gonna take them down.
2A.
Oh yeah, I'll show you later.
We're pro 2A here.
But do you think? Man, you're right, dude. We didn't even introduce him. Ray couldn't join us today, right? We got JG, my boy JG, and I invited one of my high school friends. I haven't seen you in decades, right?
But to be fair, it's not like we haven't seen each other since high school. I think there was a time, I don't know how we came together after high school. I think I just dropped out of college and I came back, and then you were like, hey, there's a party. And I guess I came more because there were drinks, but I didn't even want to drink. I just want to play. I
invited you to a party?
Was it a party? I think people were drinking.
What the fuck, dude? I don't remember that.
Was it a party? Or
was I drunk?
I don't think so, no. Maybe it was. It's been so long. But I remember we were just hanging out.
Where was this at?
It was myself. It was you and Smurf was there. Remember we used to call him Smurf?
Oh,
he was a big dude. Big. Yeah, I remember he was there.
Frank.
Was it?
My boy Frank Fitty.
That's the first time.
Yeah, Big Frank.
Yes.
Oh shit! Where was this?
This was you remember living in the South?
Of course, I never ventured. I mean, I never lived outside the South, but exactly where?
When was it? I don't remember.
No. Where? When?
I
mean, where? My bad. Where was it?
Someone.
Was it when people got stabbed?
Probably. I think.
Dude, do you remember him?
Wait, at that place, no.
Because I threw a party one time. People. I shouldn't say that. That was that case.
People were injured.
People were injured, right? That case still open. For real. My cousin crazy, dude. My cousin. Anyways, listen. I don't remember that shit, dude. I don't remember that. I was probably drunk, dude, because
I do remember the Resident Evil there.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember the Resident Evil. And aside from that, you always be posting controversial posts, right? Mm-hmm. That sometimes I'm like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. I've told you to, you know. And sometimes I'm like, you know, I'm not even gonna fuck with this.
Yeah, because it's just so constant.
So I just wanted to get you in here and ask you in person, because like the things that you post on your Facebook, dude, are like. We're having a discussion, civilized, right? I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, but are fucking retarded, dude, right? And in my point of view, maybe to you or not, right? In my point of view, I'm like, dude, what the fuck, bro?
No, we're all
right?
Yeah.
I mean, just like you think that my biblical shit is dumb, you know, that's how I view it too. And I wanted this opportunity, man, to like ask from you, from your mind, right? Mm-hmm. And what you think in all these things, dude. Like the Biden thing, do you think that's real? The pedophilia and all that bullshit?
Well, it's very, what's the best word I can put? It's very red flag. It's very...
What does that mean?
Suspicious. Damning, if you will.
Okay.
It's like, if you took Biden to court, like all these videos and these images, like they were leaning very much towards guilty. If you know what, yeah, exactly. That's where I'm getting at.
But you can't even take it. I don't think that a powerful man like that, dude, has ties. You know, we were talking about this last time. Jimmy Savile, dude, he was ingrained with the royal family in England, right? These are facts, dude. You looked all this shit up.
Jimmy, what was it?
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile. He bought a hospital, right? A children's hospital, and he will go, dude, and molest them, dude. The children, man. He was tied with the Queen of England, right? With the politicians. You couldn't touch this guy, dude. Like no one dared fuck with him. People tried, right? And he'll fuck their lives up, dude. Like sending a message to
Epstein.
Epstein. I don't think. Yeah, exactly, dude. Well, I don't even think he's dead. I think they just faked that shit just so he could keep on doing what he's doing.
Epstein didn't kill himself because he had a double. They found a double, and he's chilling somewhere in Jamaica.
I saw.
Nah, why Jamaica? Why everybody go to Jamaica?
I don't fucking.
I mean,
that's just a meme I heard it. Well,
like everybody goes to Jamaica.
Yeah,
off the grid somewhere.
I don't even know where Jamaica is.
You think you're dead, you go to Jamaica. That's the thing.
Well, if you were a wanted man, where would you hide?
Me? Right here.
Just dig some kind of tunnel.
Nah, I'll just be chilling here playing my Xbox. I'll go out blasting, dude. If anybody trying to find me. Well, it depends on what you did, you know. I
mean, somewhere to vacation.
If I have a lot of money?
If you're presumed dead. Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously. You're a powerful person, you know. Where would you vacation for the rest of your... Antarctica? Imagine.
Do you think the Earth is a sphere?
Earth is a sphere. I believe it's a sphere. I believe more toward that position. But I wanted to ask about the flat Earth theory. Do you think there are people who have anything to gain off the idea that the world is round?
Absolutely, dude. Money is always a factor.
Science journals.
Money is always a factor, correct? Even God, dude. People use Christ to get money. Which that fucking Joel Osteen guy, right? That other motherfucker, dude.
Joyce Meyer. And,
no. I'm always talking shit about him, dude. What's his name?
Kenneth Copeland.
Kenneth Copeland, right?
Wasn't he the dude who que regañó the coronavirus? He sent her away.
The wind of
by
God.
Screaming at her or some shit.
Yeah, I remember that. The wind of God.
Blew her away with the wind of God.
Yeah, that's him. So you can gain money off on anything, right? Correct. Mm-hmm. I think there's people out there that are just trying to make all flat Earth, you know.
But see, churches get their money from donations. Like, how would a scientist or a researcher gain money off of? Well, obviously, like science journals, there's that. But
no, not scientists. Like the guy who started the flat Earth movement. He's just a regular dude, man. He's just a regular dude.
No, but I meant like people on the other side of the argument who believe the Earth is round.
Oh, okay. What about it?
How do you think they profit from people believing that the Earth is round?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Do you know NASA's budget? Come on, dude.
I mean,
they're the trillions of dollars.
It's a government budget.
But it's for NASA though.
I think it was hundreds of millions, or not even billions. But when was this?
What do you mean? When was this? Did NASA still around?
In the trillions of dollars? I don't think. I mean.
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't think it's in the trillions. But
Trump just gave them like 19, and I could be wrong. Oh shit, we're not even. Hey, go live on that app real quick, man. I could be wrong, but dude, when Trump got elected, he signed him a fucking check, bro, to NASA. You know what I mean?
I mean, what's wrong with that? They need jobs.
For what? Jobs for what? What have we benefited?
I believe that. I think at one point it was when we were the space race with Russia. At the time
it's to go to Mars.
At the time, they were known as the Soviet Union, or we were known as the Soviet Union.
Who's we?
No, that's where I fucked up. I meant to say Russia was known as the USSR, and like the great space race, and we like everyone. We wanted to see whose dick was bigger, so we wanted to get to space before them.
Probably not mine.
Yeah. What?
Huh? Did I say that out loud? Shit.
I don't know.
So okay, you're literally telling me how the scientists are benefiting. Listen. When the scientists today are like super rich, right? Mm-hmm. Scientists are, dude. People think scientists are like the greatest fucking shit in the world, dude. People think that like they fucking beloved scientists.
Bro, I wish if that was the case, no one would be out doing the lockdown protests.
I'm not talking about scientists that are like in pharmaceuticals. I'm not talking about those scientists. I'm talking about this astrophysics scientists. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck have we benefited from anything from space?
I think you have to look at it in the long-term perspective. The idea that the planet is going to die in like a few hundreds of years.
Is it though?
Yeah, but assuming that's the case, it's better safe than sorry.
Everything has an expiration date.
But assuming that's the case, it's better to be safe than sorry. Uh-huh. So, like, if we invest in these researchers who can say, like, hey, this place is habitable, this place is not inhabitable, we need to figure out, theoretically, a way to not only move to another planet, but colonize there. Uh-huh. I just thought of that right now. There's that idea.
Or terraform a planet.
Or
but we haven't though.
I mean, yeah, but that's the idea of it.
We haven't even colonized the moon that we landed in 1969.
Because it's inhabitable without protection. That's what
we got kicked out of the moon by the aliens.
By the aliens? Oh, okay, that's a theory.
They say we can't return back. That's a theory. That's a theory supposedly.
No, that's kind of fuck you. It's
that's a theory. The reason we haven't been back to the moon is because I guess we made contact and they won't.
But I suppose it's not habitable. Like because the moon is the closest thing, that we could reach anyway. So it's like, hey, let's just fly to the moon and put a fucking American flag on there. Say we did it. Right. Assuming, like you said, allegedly, assuming it actually happened. But
Well, okay, but how can we evolve to live on the moon if we can't even get there in the first place?
We barely got one guy there. Well, assuming you believe 2 of them.
Well, there was more. There was 8 Apollo missions. I think there was 8 of them. There was quite a few.
But but now that I'm thinking about it, I barely just thought of this just now. Like, it would make sense to invest in the long run. Say if this planet were no longer habitable, to colonize on another one.
Well, but how? That's just dumb because like,
I mean,
why wouldn't you? Now. Why wouldn't you invest in this planet so that wouldn't happen?
We're trying, but look how it is right
now.
Hell
no.
Nah. Are we really trying though, dude?
Yeah. Other countries are more
advanced
and wise in like recycling and doing stuff to actually try to help the planet. But other big countries like us, we're like, fuck you, and we're gonna do this.
As a species, we are. It's just hard to believe that because we're Americans, and we'll fuck the world every which way up. And or even take Canada for example. Like when the coronavirus broke out, like you could, we can argue about the scale of it, whether it's a small scale thing or a huge scale thing. It's gonna be the end of the world, but it's better to be safe than sorry at any rate. And Canada's like, okay, $2,000 checks for the next 4 months, because people obviously they can't work and there's no one moving around. So like, okay, we'll have the $2,000 check. Everybody just stay home. If we could do that, then we would need to go to work, at least for the time being.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
What?
So,
About investing in the. Well, I guess the tangent was. Because I brought up we gotta invest in resources to one day potentially move to another planet. And he said, well, what's wrong with this planet? We could we can like enrich our lives or preserve our lives here. And I'm like, well, we're not. Other countries are. They care about their populace, but America, I wouldn't say so much.
Dude, now you remember, you triggered something in me that one time you posted something about Sweden being some shit.
You know that?
Wait, hold on, hey, listen.
Okay.
And then I commented like, do you hate America, dude? I was just trolling you, right?
Oh yeah. But
and then you were like, yes, I do, and I'm not moving. I should have pulled the comment. And you're like, yes, I do, and I'm not moving out. So you can't tell. And I'm like, why would you say that, dude?
Actually, I've considered it though, but then I think that would be an act of cowardice if you were to,
That's treason, man. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to accuse you of treason.
Selling a nuke to China, that shit's treason.
No,
I mean, you're saying you hate this country.
Everything more fun.
It's okay to hate this country though. Like a country doesn't deserve.
It's not okay. It's not okay to hate anything. First of all, right? Mm-hmm. Hate is a powerful word.
Waste of energy. Yeah, hate is known as a waste of energy. Of course, maybe I'm being hyperbolic.
You dislike this country.
It's okay to dislike this country.
Why?
Basically. Because we are, for a developed country, we're kind of treading in last place. In terms of everything except healthcare and prison population and obesity. Well, no, actually, Mexico got us there.
On obesity?
Yeah.
They're fatter?
Per capita, yeah.
What?
Tacos, man.
They just took the crown.
I mean, but they don't have AC, do it every time I go.
Tacos, man. Beer and tacos.
Shit, I'm about to eat tacos after this. You want to go get some tacos, man? You want to eat some tacos?
Fuck, man.
After this? Okay. Anyways, I mean, for you to be, yes, I dislike this country. It's like, come on, man. You know, this. I mean, you have the freedom to sit here, right? What, you drove here?
No.
You didn't drive here?
I walked here about 45 minutes.
Why didn't you tell me? I could have picked you up.
Nah, I'm fine.
I'm kidding.
I took the bus.
I'll go drop you off.
Yeah.
So, you have that freedom, right? To walk. You have that freedom to walk, dude. People in Israel, in their own holy land, can't even go in there. So
yeah, but
I think you're focusing on little things that don't really matter.
Majority of countries do allow that. So you're talking about 98% of countries. Oh, you're free to walk. I'm free to walk anywhere. Or people in other countries are free to walk anywhere else. Like obviously, if I were there, I'd be an alien.
Right, but okay.
There's certain things that each country is good at something, you can say, and at the same time, everybody has their own bad stuff. You know?
Well, that's what I'm saying, and I think he's focusing on those little bad things that it's there's for you not to dislike a country, you know.
There's nothing wrong with criticizing America for her faults.
Well, but that's the thing. Every country, there is no perfect country.
Exactly, but
exactly.
But there are other countries that are far superior to ours in terms of quality of life.
Isn't that Switzerland?
Does anyone remember the comment that Trump made regarding? Because he was talking about shithole countries like Mexicans want to come here, Africans want to come here. Why can't we get the good people to come here? Like obviously he's referring to white people from hey, Sweden or Switzerland. Are those North countries? Like we'll welcome them or something along those lines.
Well,
I'm not saying verbatim. Well, yeah, but I'm thinking, hey Trump, you want to know why Swedish people aren't coming here? They don't need to fucking come here. They have their health care covered through their tax dollars over there. If they break their leg here, they're gonna pay fucking $10,000 just for the hospital bill.
I mean, I'm sure that the thousands of miles away is no factor at all. I mean, you literally can drive to Mexico in 4 hours.
A Saudi prison. Well, yeah, that's the thing about.
So that's one big thing, right?
And there's the argument that
if what you're saying is true, how come Africans don't migrate here? Because people think that Mexico is a fucked up country, and it's really not. I looked this up. Mexico is the 16th richest country in the world, right? Mm-hmm. There's 240 something. Uganda, right? Ghana, the Congo, all that shit is worse than Mexico. If what you're saying is true, how come all these countries aren't flocking here?
That I'm saying that I'm saying in the developed world,
right?
We're a pretty low bar when you think about it.
No, we're not, dude. And In what?
Dude, America
Let me put it
doesn't
this-
have smart people. They basically bring smart people from other countries to the United States to work for them.
No, we run them off. We
Okay, yeah,
exile
because that's what America is, dude. Like the only true Americans are the Native Americans, right?
them.
Aztecs, Navajos.
Well, Aztecs were
Americans.
We're in modern day Mexico, but continue.
Yeah, which is America. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Well, North America.
Mexico is North America, which is America. Those are the real Americans, right? So if you want to talk about America brings
What
to
about
everyone,
South America?
they're Americans. They're Americans,
Okay.
right?
But like, let's be honest. You know, when people refer to Americans, they're referring to those between Canada and Mexico.
I don't.
Oh well. Generally
Okay, yeah. I'm
speaking,
sorry. I didn't finish. Yes.
Yeah.
Like all of like Canada, Mexico, Canadians are Americans technically, right? The thing is that people think that when they vision America, they think of this blue-eyed, right? This blonde, cute little girl, right? Or a Ken Barbie doll. That's what they think when they hear America or American, right? And sadly, that's not true, dude.
I highly doubt that.
Actually,
Really?
Well, when people think America, they think a 500-pound lady in one of those go-karts at a Walmart with their guns in the air.
White lady, right? White lady.
Yeah. Or,
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I meant to say. A white person, and they were nowhere near here,
it's
right?
it's like Texas alone. People think of Texas, they think it's the Wild West, and that's for a fact. Cause I have a friend in Germany. He told me
That German guy.
Yeah, people in Europe or in Germany, when you mention Texas, they think Wild West here.
I mean, pretty much.
And when he came here one time to visit last year, he was suspecting that. He was like, "Where's this? We're telling, dude, that's like if you go,
You gotta
like
you
West
gotta go out in the
Texas, you know,
country.
you gotta go out. You know, we're like in the city, and you know, he thought like it was like that, you know, like tumbleweeds and all that, you know, everybody with hats and boots and that accent, you know that.
I want to know if we were to take a trip to France. Is like, because obviously Texas is more than just cowboys and rednecks. Like, and then France is obviously more than just the Eiffel Tower. There's some fucked up slums in Paris too as well.
Yeah. The catacombs. I want to go.
Ghettos.
See
Oh, dude, those are underneath the Eiffel Tower. So
that's what I want to see, dude.
That's
the ones in
and it's actually
Paris or the one in England?
In Paris,
Paris
dude.
catacombs.
The catacombs.
When
that people die there. It's so big.
England has their own too.
Fucking
all over
Paris.
Europe. There has to be mass graves everywhere in Europe because when you have to remember the Black Plague or the Black Death.
Oh no!
And there were just so many people dying. Like,
why it gotta be black, dude? Why can't it be the White Death?
Because it was a black rat. I don't
No,
know.
it's because like
It was known as-
you'll get like a black mark or something like
I'm
that.
just
and that's
playing.
what
I'm
it's like
just
that.
trolling him.
Death.
Yeah,
Racist.
but you got the viewers, so you got to explain it to the viewers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. We the transgender thing. I forgot to ask this. Do you if a biological guy, right, comes to you, right, a friend of yours, and says, "Hey, I identify as a female," do you think that he's a woman?
Yes.
I'll be like, man, you're so stupid. Like, get back to work. I'll be like, that's dumb.
I'm
Get
saying
out
out
of
loud, hey, Johnny here identifies as a woman.
So you believe?
We're gonna call him Juanita. We don't shame him here, but
here. Hope you're making fun of that person at work.
Are you for real? Are you really for real?
if you're gonna say some shit about him, come talk to me.
I'll be,
That sort of
I'll be making fun of the person for sure.
Right.
or Jane, I guess if he's white.
So are you being for real though?
Yes.
You
Unironically so. Hey, you're an American. You can be whatever you want. If you want to be a woman, you don't even have to transition yet. That's what you're because we have to.
So if I tell you right now, hey man, I'm a woman, you believe that?
You're a fine ass bearded lady. Yes.
Thank you.
Bald. Whether you want to rock the cock or not, if you identify as a woman, you're a woman.
So you don't think that thing down there defies who I am?
I mean, you're still a male. Scientifically, you're still a male, but gender at the end is, and this has been researched.
Don't you say it. Don't you say it. Don't you say it up in here, man.
Is
A spectrum? Is that what you were about to say?
no an identity.
So you're saying gender is a spectrum?
An identity.
An identity?
Mm-hmm. And there's also
on,
that
dude.
distinction with race and nationality.
So if I identify as a Filipino male,
I'm sorry?
you believe that?
What?
If I identify as a Filipino, would that be real?
I mean, if you're a Filipino nerd, you've adopted a lot of their customs, sure. I'm like,
no.
By nationality, you're not a Filipino.
Be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest. Is that am I a Filipino? You're being for real right now. If I was to tell you I identify as a woman, you believe that I'm a woman.
Yes.
Come on, dude. Really?
Yes.
Like you'll date me and shit?
We
can have sex?
Theoretically, yeah.
No, we can't have sex, dude. Where are you gonna stick it in?
And it will be straight.
Don't answer that. Look,
it's gonna be a prison sex for you.
Exactly. That's gay sex, dude. You're not having sex with a woman.
Did you know sex
you would never be able to impregnate me.
To be fair,
right?
Sex with a woman is gay, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're sticking your penis into what was once a sperm in their dad. So by technicality, it's still gay. All sex is gay.
How is that gay? Dude.
I mean,
nah, he's fucking with me, dude. He's fucking with me. He's fucking with me.
I mean, that's like one of those memes that you see, like when people are high. Like when you're high and you're talking like, "Oh, what's this?" And you're like, "What the fuck?"
Are you part of this too? Did y'all call each other outside there?
Were you sperming your dad once? Yes. Oh my god, get the fuck away from me. This is gay.
You don't really believe that that's gay, right?
No.
Having sex,
no.
Okay. Fuck, man. I don't even know what the fuck to believe now, dude. You got chicks thinking they're dudes.
That was my only meme in this conversation, just so you're aware.
Hey, look, man. I don't want you to think wrong that I'm just like some fucking Bible freak, right?
Mm.
That hates homos. My cousin's gay. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, I think I have a friend that is, extremely fucking gay. And then one of his roommates is like a trans, and I've gone out with them, we've gone out, and I'm like, I'm respectful, you know what I mean? Like, hey, if you want me to call you whatever, fine, right? I don't really believe it though.
Okay.
You feel me? I think that
that's a start.
I don't really believe it because if you fuck a transgender female, you will never be able to have a normal life. You will never be able to impregnate.
You think so? I think.
I know so.
I believe some people just live lives different than others, and they just see.
No. We're talking about a normal life, right?
Having kids, that would be considering. That would be.
Whatever their normal life is, just without having a kid. Some people don't want kids.
Dude, especially now with this pandemic.
That's not normal.
That's their.
I don't want kids. I don't want kids.
To them, it's a normal life. Having somebody to spend the rest of their life with, and they don't have to have kids.
Okay, let me rephrase it. If you was to repopulate the earth, right?
There'd be no need.
Then normal sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
You cannot have it with a transgender male to repopulate the earth.
True.
Correct?
You know what?
Correct. Correct.
I would advocate for more gays and more transgender men, as they cannot reproduce, or transgender women, assuming
they can't.
Assuming they have sex with the opposite gender.
Without straight people, the gay community will cease to exist because they cannot make babies between two females and two males. They can't make babies. Huh?
And what's wrong with that?
Then their community will cease to exist.
If you
cannot produce the earth with gay sex.
And there's no need for that. I mean, there's no need to
reproduce
the earth. For more population.
No, I'm just saying in theory, right?
Let's not. It's almost like
overpopulation is a myth. You know that?
I believe, yeah.
No, it's a myth.
True, but we can still use less people for more resources to go around, don't you think? I mean, even so, it's like, dude, what
kind of resources?
Even so, we have the largest military. The United States isn't
going
anywhere.
No, we don't. North Korea has the largest military.
I promise you, we fucking dwarf the next 10 countries. What about the next 10 countries combined, basically? Like, our Air Force alone is as big as some armies.
Isn't North Korea's army bigger than the U.S.?
No, they just like to wave their dick around. It's not a big army.
They have a big army, but what we have is more technology-wise.
Artillery,
like that.
How do we know? How do we know they don't have that?
But China.
They got more tanks than they have people.
But China has spent a lot of money into the military, and they did say that eventually, in a couple of years, China will have the biggest and like strongest army.
And so they are enforcing the. I think that was the whole deal about. You remember when China they had that law where it's like
the one child thing.
That one child policy, yeah, and it had to be that child had to be a boy. If not, we're fucking. And then decades later, like men are like, "Hey, I can't find a wife," because like fucking they would execute the girls if they were born girls.
What year? What year was this?
This was decades ago. I don't remember the exact year of the policy, but I knew it was put into place.
That was still during.
And then they uplifted.
It's still going. They got rid of that.
And then they uplifted it because like, okay, fine, we need more women.
Because they wanted a male because
and something tells me they wanted the males for the military.
Hold on, relax.
Okay.
Because only the boys can carry like the name, and that's why. And like in Asian culture, basically, having a male child is like really like important.
To join the military.
But
that, what year? But at the same time, it should carry like the family name and stuff like that.
Oh, kind of like Mulan.
And, you know, yeah, it's like you're the head of the family. You know.
And she turned into a dude. That was the original transgender Mulan, dude.
And based,
right?
See, China was more progressive than we were.
And
China was more progressive before we even existed.
And then sometimes like China.
I mean, you know, it's an American film, right? You know, it's an American film.
Dude, but it's based off Chinese mythology.
Yeah, but that's how they throw you off. Dude.
Yeah,
that's how they throw you off.
But it's an American film, but it's based on like an old ass fucking story that's older than this country.
Do you not like Trump? You don't like him?
I'd be lying if I said yes.
Can I have your stimulus check?
Can I what?
Can I have it?
I don't even think I'm getting one.
If you do get it, can I have it?
Even if I was getting a stimulus check, I'd keep it. And still not.
You are a damn hypocrite. Dude.
I'm petty like that.
Hey, money's money, right?
Dude, I think.
I feel you.
Does anybody notice a pattern where Bush did this, Obama did this, Trump is doing this, but we just happen to receive. It's just coincidence that we happen to be receiving a stimulus in the middle of a pandemic, which people would welcome under any circumstances. But Bush did this in 2004. Obama in 2012, Trump 2020, or is it? Yeah. Oh shit! I keep forgetting we're in 2020 now. And this is to get reelected.
Wait. Who did it?
It's basically a bribe.
Obama did it?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
He got stimuluses.
For how much? I didn't receive shit.
Did you file?
Yeah.
I filed, but I didn't qualify.
Oh yeah, I've been filing for taxes since
I think I
was 16.
remember something like that. There was like a stimulus check, but I think you had to.
It's supposed to be
submit something.
It's supposed to be a bribe
or something like that. I never did it.
Vote for me, bitches.
I never did that though.
You know.
Hey, you know what? Do you want me to be real with you right now?
But
I fucking hated Trump, dude.
Hated?
You're right. I really fucking disliked him when he first came into office, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this is a joke, right? Mm-hmm. And then he started running, and he's like, shit, he started winning, and then he won, and I'm like, this racist motherfucker, dude. I really disliked him, and then, dude, I started seeing like good shit come out from him, right? Mm-hmm. I still don't like him, but the decisions that he's made, like as a president, are like, man, dude, I respect that shit, dude.
I can't think of one except the time when he and this is what's interesting about the partisanship between parties and media is Trump will do something good and the CNN will still dog him for it. Like, you got to give the guy credit where it's due. Like the what was it? Not the nuclear deal, but the when he was buddy with Kim Jong-un or some shit like that.
Oh, that's right.
When he had a meeting with him, it was like, fine, have a meeting, fucking do whatever you want, you know, as long as we're not escalating tensions with them.
Right.
But like, of course, they made that seem like, oh no, Trump is weak, and like, get the fuck out of here, come on.
Right.
He's like, yeah, fuck Kim Jong-un. They're just his regime is despotic, whatever you want to call it. Well, okay, that is what it is.
Nothing happened, right?
He's a cruel leader, but you know.
Then at least he met him. I think
no
other president.
And of course, when Bill Clinton was buddy with him too. CNN didn't say shit. But of course, like the right dog popped.
Did he?
Like fucking
Was he?
Fox News.
No, this wasn't Kim Jong Un. It was Kim Jong Il.
Or am I thinking? Or Kim Jong? Yeah, fucking yeah. But it was
his dad.
At any rate, it was still engaging in some form of diplomacy with North Korea.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Is there videos of this?
What?
When Trump
of Clinton and no, I know
no,
Trump
Bill
is.
Oh, that. Oh, that
Clinton and Kim
Romney.
Jong Il.
Or was it Kim? I think Kim Jong Un was probably like a toddler at the time.
Right. Because
Yeah,
this
but
was
I'm sure.
Kids.
I think
Right.
no. You know what happened?
Is there videos of this?
I think it was an American who was fucking thrown in prison or held hostage or some shit. Like I don't know. But Bill Clinton went to negotiate with their leader and managed to get him back. That's what happened.
Huh.
I know that happened again.
Of course, we can go in. I have to go into that later too as well.
Another white kid, something was in North Korea, and supposedly he took something that he wasn't supposed to.
Oh yeah, he stole a fucking sign or some shit.
Well, supposedly he stole it. He said he did. I don't know what the fuck.
A white kid?
Yeah, it's a white person.
Of course they had to go.
And then
I mean, it's true, man. A white girl missing, dude. Fucking Amber Alerts everywhere.
He got caught and everything, and he died over there though.
Oh, he died.
In the labor camps.
No shit.
Dude, imagine getting thrown in a labor camp for 10 years just for stealing the sign. I think he wanted some sort of souvenir.
And we didn't do shit, right? No one did shit about it?
I'm like, whatever.
Hey, didn't we go into Afghanistan?
Obama's?
Didn't we go into Afghanistan because supposedly there was rumors of weapons of mass destruction, dude?
Oh, during the bullshit,
right? Right. And then check this out. And then Kim Jong Un sends a missile in the Sea of Japan, right? Blows it up. And they tell him, hey, you can't be doing that shit. You know what he does? He sends another one. It's like, bitch, fuck you, dude. He said, we didn't do shit. We didn't do nothing.
And that's
fucking funny, dude.
These headlines, were they around 2011, I believe?
For what?
Close to Obama's second term when, because I'm pretty sure I saw headlines of this in 2011.
Headlines of what?
Or 2000 of the North Korean missile tests. Or was this 2013?
No, this was recent, dude. Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, not recent, but it was like in 2016, 15, maybe.
I know Obama was still in office.
I know when Obama
was
in office. I know Ken was doing all this crazy shit, and we kept saying, no, we're gonna put more sanctions, and he was still doing whatever he wanted.
You're right.
We already said, what can we sanction from
that? That's one reason I kind of like Trump, because he actually does shit. He's actually doing crap. It's like when you fucking kill that dude in the Middle East or something with the fucking thing, and everybody thought, oh, you're gonna cause fucking war. I'm like, bro, he did something.
What was his name, dude?
Soleimani. Qassem Soleimani was the.
I
think that's the post he took issue with.
And then the country itself already gonna retaliate, and they send a couple missiles to a base, and that's it. And then we're sorry.
All they did was collateral damage. They didn't take any lives.
And then they apologized to the United States. And
because they try to fuck with the wrong country.
And everybody's mad at Trump is what he did.
But there was nothing wrong with what Soleimani was doing at the time. He was going to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, but he was supposedly one of the top terrorist people or something. And
he was a top state general. He wasn't a terrorist, but we might be looking at terrorists now.
Well, he probably was, but they're not gonna, release it.
Dude, all brought people terrorists to America. Come on.
He was probably a terrorist, in the area, against other Middle Eastern people. I don't know what the fuck.
But it's like I saw a meme. It's like I forget what it's called. Like America funded a terrorist group to take out this terrorist group that we funded to take out this terrorist group that we funded.
ISIS.
As long as people are fighting, they're gonna need guns, and guess who's gonna sell it to them?
America, fuck yeah, coming to save the motherfucking day. Remember that shit, dude? The puppets? Dude, that was a badass movie.
I fucking hate that I have never seen that movie, but even though I have that song stuck in my head.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, like I know the song. I've seen like clips.
I never seen the movie either.
You never seen Team America, dude?
Both of us.
World Police?
He's about to kick us both the fuck out.
I seen parts of it. It never caught my eye because I thought it was some stupid ass shit.
It is.
But it is
stupid. It is a stupid movie.
But I did hear the song, America.
You know what?
There's a sex scene. There's a sex scene with the two puppets, dude. They be fucking. and you can see them fucking dude, and it's just amazing. You guys.
Did someone actually like mold a dick on the puppet? Like,
no, but it was, you could see a little naked butt. You know, it was all plastic and shit. And it was a badass movie.
Another movie I haven't seen that I hate that I haven't seen is it called Democracy?
Idiocracy?
Idiocracy, yeah.
Oh, that's a badass movie, dude.
But it was supposed to be a movie, not a documentary. It's like.
Sometimes that's why, like, I think at least Trump is doing shit, unlike other presidents.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed about Trump that affected me, right? Directly, which I had never felt with any president before, was that my taxes got cut down. You know, when you work, you get like $1,000, right? And then it goes to Medicaid, and then it goes to what is it, SSI.
But people felt the sting because after
I didn't feel nothing.
Like,
I didn't feel nothing.
No, but not at the time when you're getting paid, but people noticed a dip in their tax returns.
No, okay, that's where I was gonna say next. I was like, nah, man, they're gonna take it from my tax. Did my tax return, dude? Oh shit, it was even more.
Yeah.
So you know, me personally, dude, and I don't like that guy, dude. Don't think that I'm for him. I still wouldn't vote for him. For anybody, I don't vote. I've never voted in my life, right? I don't believe in voting because. Anyways.
And that's why we're at where we're at.
No.
I believe if everybody, I think.
There's a right wing. Well, I mean, there's a right wing and a left wing. There's a right wing and a left wing, and then there's the body. Right.
It depends on what your vote is. Like
it doesn't matter.
Because there's two different votes. You got the populist vote and then the
electoral college.
Popular vote in the electoral college.
Yeah.
And Trump did win.
And the only one that matters is the electoral one.
Right, because Hillary won the popular.
She won by 3 million in votes.
Right, so how like that doesn't.
Who knows what we do?
Because you know why? Because the people who are actually controlling the world, like they're gonna put whoever they want to put in there, regardless.
I think the electoral college Republicans could never. I think it was. Is this the second or third time? Because I remember Bush. He.
Yeah.
Yeah, the electoral. Well, I don't think he won the popular vote. I'm not sure. But fucking Florida had something to do with it because his brother at the time was Jeb Bush. And I was like, oh, what do you know? Bush took the deciding state for the electoral college.
Because
I
Florida,
remember that.
So Florida
was dead heat in the 2016 election.
There was like missing votes or something, and they were taking forever. And then at the end, all right, well, Bush got it.
Okay, now here's a question: Do you think that the Illuminati's real? Like, there's secret people controlling countries?
No,
you don't think?
I don't like to. Well, even if there is, I'm not gonna go down some rabbit hole because once you go down that hole long enough, and I've been there, you'll end up paranoid. And paranoia is like you might as well be dead.
I'm not paranoid. I went down that rabbit hole, dude. I chased that rabbit.
Fuck that.
Right? I saw Alice in Wonderland in there. And look at me, dude. I'm kick-ass, right? Like, I'm not paranoid at all, right? Yeah, I got guns, but...
How many guns?
You know, I have a lot of guns.
All right.
I'll show you here in a minute. But you... Like, because people tell me that. Like, oh, dude, you go into this rabbit hole. Just like what you told me. And they start getting paranoid. I don't get paranoid as much as like I know they exist, right? I know it's real. There's a fucking temple, dude. There's a Masonic temple behind Burger King on William Cannon. Okay, so dude, come on, man. So it's real, right? That just helps me to be like, okay. So I mean, you know, it's true. It's true. The IRS, the IRS. People think the IRS is part of the government, and it's not, dude. The IRS, yeah, dude. That's owned by British Bank, dude. Dog, I did my research, man. Eric, I did my research, bro. They're owned by private bankers in England, right? So that's why I think 4th of July is another bullshit thing.
That's what the First World War was about, apparently. It's like, oh, they're closing in on our banks? Fuck it, let's send them in.
You know?
That was also an ulterior motive in World War II. It's like, apparently, but I think I'm more sure of that in the First World War. It was really just about banks. We got to save the banks,
Well, not save them, but they want
That
to
was
make.
me.
They want to centralize the whole. They want to centralize the whole world to have one banking system, and I believe that about 5 years ago, the only countries that were left was Cuba, right, which Obama got them.
Based.
North Korea, and I think it was like the Lebanon or some shit, which was like I don't know,
Does it
some
even
Middle
exist
Eastern
anymore?
country. The Lebanon, no, Gaddafi got killed, dude. Gaddafi
Oh
got
yeah,
killed.
he was a leader of that country. He was like, he got killed by fucking.
His own people, dude.
Yeah, but I guess you could say it was a public execution, a gang killing.
Nah, man. I mean, dude, Gaddafi
Mob murder. Yeah.
Gaddafi wanted to do good things
Mob
for his
killing.
country, bro. He wanted to give them a married couple. He wanted to give them $60,000, dude, to start up their own house and shit. Can you imagine that? You marry somebody, oh, here's 60 grand. He wanted to give people free colleges, and the people on top were like, nah,
That's a little
you ain't gonna use our money to
fucking
help these
60,000,
peasants. Kill them.
At least we can agree on Gaddafi's policies, not so much as a person, because he was still a bit of controversial as a person, but as a leader,
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know.
He had like a detail of just women, a security detail of just women, and you know,
Yeah, dude. I
raped
would
them and
too.
shit. It was like
He raped them?
allegedly.
I
You
mean,
know,
I don't
but,
know.
you know,
I don't know.
it was like there's tales like he's brutal, he's this, he's that, but then there's also tales like, well, I have a mixed image of him, but also have a mixed image of Fidel Castro as well, because he, like, say what you want about Cuba, at least they're not controlled in any way by the United States, except like, okay, there was took sanctions off of Cuba.
Well, I think they are now, though.
Mm,
Well, not the United
I
States,
think
but
they've adopted
by,
more.
by the
They've
top
adopted more
2%.
capitalist. They've adopted more capitalist policies, but so there's like that. But it's not. That wouldn't be influence. I wouldn't say that's influence. Influence is having an American-backed dictator, which Cuba did in the 1950s, until they were overthrown by Fidel Castro.
He died,
And
right?
then Fidel came
Castro?
into power and was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna kill all dissidents and send them to fucking Miami."
Isn't
So that was
Guantanamo
in
Bay?
like 1980.
Guantanamo Bay's in
Oh fuck you! Yeah, thanks for reminding me. There's Guantanamo Bay, the naval base. That's an American base.
So how is that even possible? How is there an American
I don't
base
know
in
how
Cuba
that
if they used to hate us?
When
Or
was
not
that?
us, but they used to hate the American government.
When was that installed?
Oh, it's been, dude. I mean, come on. Harold and Kumar came out in what, in 2001? So this is back when they fucking hated the U.S. government.
And I think
I'm pretty sure that was a set. But
they must have done something to make a deal, because I know that's where they take like
That'd have been
terrorist
something.
people and
Right.
allegedly torture them there. Yeah.
And they were allegedly terrorist people. So who fucking knows? Like, because here's the thing about releasing. Here's the thing about or what the dirty tricks they'll pull in the Middle East, like when they capture people, like an American troops aren't gonna know if they captured anyone who knows anything, because like for all they know they could just be hostages. They captured hostages and threw them in Guantanamo, and they don't even know shit. They could just be like a father or a son just trying to get by. They could be civilians, basically, what I'm getting at.
Can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
Did you once believe in God?
Yes.
You didn't once believe.
Mm-hmm.
And how? Describe to me the transition that you went, because I tried to, dude. Well, when my grandma passed away, right? My grandma passed away. She was very young. She died of cancer. And I tried to renounce God, dude. I was like, man, how can you do this to a lady that didn't deserve? When I knew people that were doing bad shit, dude. I knew people that were shooting people. I knew people that were stabbing people. I knew people that were doing crazy shit, right? I'm like, how come they're not dead? How come you didn't take them? And how come you took my grandma, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, no, like, fuck that. And I couldn't.
So yeah, there is that justification. That's like where a lot of
How? Describe to me your process of you thinking.
I
that
give
way.
you credit for like keeping to your faith despite that.
But it's not my faith. Like, okay, anyway, I'm gonna explain to you later. But tell me.
It's the idea that Or like I had this, because I'm thinking, because out in the Middle East they have Allah, and there's plenty of people from all over different countries who have their specific deities or specific regions, or like say in Northern Europe you have like the Norse gods, you have Odin, etc. And
do they still worship that? I don't think
mostly
they.
no.
I don't think they.
Like
it's become mythology, like Greek mythology, right? We'll get some coffee real quick. No, keep going. Keep going.
But yeah. Let's see.
Keep it going. Explain to me the transition of you not believing in God.
I think it's abusive to children when you imply that at the end of their journey in this life, if they don't believe, then they're going to burn in hell for all eternity, despite good or bad what they do in life. And what also helped me out of it was a George Carlin skit. He mentioned the idea that, or the tribalism of religion alone. Fuck, I have to show you the skit later. But he said, fucking hell. We have Americans, and we're praying to our God to defeat the enemy. And the enemy is praying to their God to defeat us. And so somebody's wasting their time because both these sides can't win. And could it be both of them? You know what I'm getting at? And the reason we believe in our God is because Americans generally is because we're born on us.
Which God is that?
God, the Father of Jesus, for example.
Okay.
Or like.
Well, Jesus. Jesus is
Jesus.
God.
Yes.
Okay.
That's, the reason why we believe in Jesus is because we were born on a specific land, and we were raised with specific customs around specific people, to come to like, okay, well, Jesus is Lord, right? And meanwhile, you have some kid on the other side of the world who was raised to believe in Allah, and you know, is it their fault that they believe in like assuming our God is a true God? Is it their fault?
It
they
is.
happen to be born in a specific area that they had no control over.
Well, that's not entirely true. That's not entirely true because Christians are everywhere, right? Christianity is everywhere.
Well, yeah, it's a dominant religion because
it's the truth. Because it's the truth, man.
No, because they made it.
Who made it?
The people back then.
And also, there's another theory.
No. I want you
Continue.
to. I want you to tell me what exactly. What was it? You know what? No, it doesn't exist, right? How long have you not believed? For years, we can say.
A few years.
Okay, that's pretty long, dude. I went through my phase maybe a year, and then I was like, okay, you know, I'm sorry, you know, I was just mad, right? That didn't happen to you, right? So explain to me that moment where you're like, okay, I refuse to believe this, and how you kept that belief in your heart.
I wouldn't go as far as to say I refuse to believe this,
or whatever it is that you rejected or whatever.
Oh shit. How I came to it. Yeah, I'm just kind of going over it piece by piece.
So it wasn't just like a split moment.
It wasn't a split moment. I just and I see the hatred that, and it is hatred that a lot of Christians have just for people who are not Christian. I don't believe you're one of those people, but people have gotten to a certain level where it's like fuck Muslims, fuck. Well,
right.
Or atheists are gonna burn in hell, fags go to hell. It's like I don't want to be that kind of person. And I don't wanna,
dude, no. I'm
okay.
with you. I'm with you. I don't know if you've seen my videos, dude. I'm totally with you.
Or
right?
yeah, or like say like the Kenneth Copeland dudes.
Yeah,
like the
support,
Joel
for sure.
Who basically take their money from people who need that money more than they do.
Right. Yeah. Clearly, if you have a Gucci suit on stage, man, you don't really need money.
And also the other thing is you do remember that time when he refused to let people stay in the church during the flood in Houston.
Yeah, dude.
So it's like it's like this is the kind of person you want to aspire to be. It's like fuck this guy. Like if you're gonna follow Christ, at least you know ignore this guy because he doesn't You know.
Uh-huh.
I know it's cliche, but practice what he preaches, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Whereas, you know, also I believe there's an incentive for a lot of people who are believers. There's that incentive where if you do good, if you're a good person in life, you're wholesome, you're holy, you'll go to heaven. Whereas if you're just an asshole, you'll burn in hell.
Uh-huh.
And I believe this is more or less correlated across all religions. So of course you want to be,
but Christianity's not like that though.
But and assuming you believe as well.
Well, because you brought up a good point.
Mm-hmm.
All my life, almost all of my life, dude, almost all of my life, I thought, hey man, if you do good things, you know, you're gonna go to heaven. If you do bad things, you're gonna go to heaven. Mm-hmm. Dude, all my life I lived in fear, like, oh my God, dude, like, I just did something bad, right? You know, when I was little and I used to like masturbate and shit. You know, never said I used to get the magazines and shit, and I feel bad. I feel bad. You know, I'm like, fuck, I'm going to hell. All my life until a real follower of Christ told me, hey man, someone already paid that debt for you, dude. Someone already paid that debt for you, and his name is Christ, right? And he paid the debt that you were supposed to pay. It's paid. All you have to do is believe, right? That's it. So your works ain't gonna save you, man.
Okay, so assuming that's the case.
No, that's the case. That's the case.
Okay, assuming all you have to do is believe, what's the incentive to be moral?
What do you mean? What's the point to be moral?
What's the incentive to be good and moral if all you have to do is believe?
Well, nobody has to tell you that you shouldn't rape your mom, right?
Some people do it anyway.
But they know it's wrong, right? That's not a normal thing to do.
That's a cultural thing.
No.
Across any culture, it's not a thing to do with like
yes,
who's gonna rape your mom.
Nobody in this world is accepted as a culture that you can sleep with your mom. Nobody in this entire world has to kill somebody is a good thing, right? Killing everywhere is bad, correct?
Yeah, but we've adopted that as a culture. Even atheists believe that.
Exactly. So it's not just it's not just a Christ thing. It's like it's just a thing that you should do, man. You should be kind to people. Like it's not just because you're a Christian. Dude, I'm a follower of Christ, right? Mm-hmm. And dude, I'm sometimes a piece of shit, man. You know what I mean? Like my best friends, man, they're assholes, dude. You know, I love them, right? But sometimes they're fucking dicks. You know what I mean? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Both of them, dude. It's like, man, just because they're my best friends doesn't mean that they're gonna be like, oh, buddy. You know, you understand me? Mm-hmm. So that thing about like, oh, the works is gonna save you, dude. That's not. All you gotta do is. It's that easy, man. It's that easy, right? And then it's up to you to be a good person. Period. Just because you know moral, you know right from wrong. When a fucking gazelle, dude, sees a lion, how the fuck does that gazelle know that lion's gonna eat him? How does he know, dude? It's just nature, man. The gazelle knows and runs, right? Mm-hmm. The lion goes and tries to eat him. It's nature. It's all vibrations, dude. If I see somebody needing help, you know the good thing to do is to help them, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, what does the Christ have to do with anything? It's shit that you're supposed to do regardless.
Thank you for making my point.
Right. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're making it seem like just because Christians are hypocrites like Joel Osteen, right?
Of course, he doesn't represent. I'm not gonna say like I don't look at a Christian and see Joel Osteen in every Christian.
Uh-huh.
But it's just that the fact that people follow him without question. And that's how
I'm with you.
That's how he gets the money that he does.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And I don't blame him, dude. I blame the stupid dumbasses that give him money. Hey, straight up, dude. I blame them. He's just trying to hustle, right? Mm-hmm. He's just trying to make money, dude. He's trying to buy another Benz. He's trying to buy another Cadillac, dude, in his Houston home, right? I blame the people. I blame them. I'm like, dude, you should know me as a follower of Christ, dude. I should know better.
Let's be real. It's kind of easy to swindle.
Yeah. I mean, look at fucking people right now, dude. Look at people right now buying toilet paper and shit.
Hey, Charmin did COVID. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. So.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude.
Ramen did COVID. Maruchan.
It's simple. It's simple, man. It's simple. Like it's not. People think it's hard. People think that you gotta go to church. And when I was Catholic, I did my communion. I did all this bullshit.
I actually did have my communion too.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Yeah,
me too.
This was like during high school.
Got my little candles. You know what I mean?
But I came to the. But like going back a few minutes, I don't know what we're. Fucking hell.
You were talking about your transition into a non-believer.
Yeah, the idea is just it's like having that morality tied to a religion, but according to you, that doesn't apply as long as you believe. But like,
what doesn't apply?
A morality, as long as you believe. You said that, right? It's like whether you're a just person or an unjust person, as long as you'll believe, you know, you'll have your spot in heaven.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't.
Absolutely.
That's a pretty low bar.
No. So
but
that's absolutely. I can go and kill somebody. I'll kill them, right? And then I'll go and commit suicide. I'm still gonna go to heaven because I believe in Christ. Now listen. That's just a hypothetical thing, right?
I'm gonna concede to you now.
I mean, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just telling you, like, yes, dude. That's what you cannot lose your salvation. You can't lose it. But once you obtain salvation,
even
that's it.
Even with the hypothetical, I'm gonna concede to you.
Yeah, I mean,
if Hitler believes in Jesus Christ, you think he's in heaven?
Yes.
What
Absolutely.
about Epstein?
Yeah.
Epstein, like.
Yeah, absolutely. But
all billionaires will burn in hell.
But I don't. I mean, supposedly
Dr. Dre is getting there.
Supposedly, what's his name? Who we talking about? Supposedly Hitler was one of the Antichrist, so he can't be saved.
The fuck?
Oh, salvation is only for human beings. Do you believe in aliens?
Assuming Hitler was an alien.
Do you believe in aliens? Reptilians?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, reptilians. Yes.
Okay, so you know the Bible talks about them, right?
Aliens, we have a bunch of them. They build our roads. They build our offices.
No. I'm talking about
extraterrestrials.
Extraterrestrial beings.
Thank your local alien, damn it.
This guy, man.
Oh, those aliens. Okay, go on.
Do you believe in those aliens?
I want to. Please convince me.
Oh, so you don't?
No.
You don't believe in aliens, dude?
I believe it because.
What the fuck?
Make a convincing.
You're like the first atheist that doesn't believe in aliens that I've met. For real.
We tend to be grounded.
My reason to believe in alien life is because I think this is just me. I think if we're like the only ones in the known universe, I think it's pointless to live on that because there's no point. There has to be something out there, you know. If we're the only ones in this mass universe,
there has to be.
Then what's the point, you know? There has to be something out there. There has to be another living organism, another species out there. You know?
Can you imagine how hardcore that must be to live on? Like, what if there are organisms on Neptune?
Well, they probably are. You know, just because.
No, but like how inhabit? Like, dude, it's fucking.
I don't know. That to me, the reason
like
that that I think is stupid that scientists think like, oh, you know, to find life there needs to be, you know, oxygen, this and that. That's us. Mm-hmm. You know, something out there doesn't need what we need, you know, to live. They could be formed from something else, you know, from other elements, you know. Yeah, that's the way I see it.
Yeah, because it did happen on Earth. Like we're here on.
You know, and
possibly
like our main comes on the baby, you know.
Perhaps another galaxy.
You know,
who fucking knows how many light years that's going to take.
You know, we need water. We need this. You know.
And I believe Neil deGrasse Tyson quoted this. He's like, what scares me is like we could go out and because the universe is expanding constantly. Yeah. It's like while we're going out maybe this much, like just very slowly, at like It's like we're hitting the gas. We're going
We're
like
basically going.
we're accelerating.
One step forward and 2 steps back.
It's like we're riding on a bicycle or like and we're accelerating ever slowly. Meanwhile, we have a rocket ship taking off and just expanding. So like in our lifetimes, we're not gonna know what's way out here, or like wait, you don't see it, but like way, like we'll know what something looks like when maybe 2 miles off, but not like 500 miles off.
Yeah,
in relative terms.
Yeah, that's the thing when they search for other planets and they think, oh, it's in the right distance from the sun, it's in the Goldilocks ring, basically.
How do they know that?
It's the telescope and this and that. They measure this.
Goddamn NASA's that.
How do they? Neil deGrasse Tyson is like one of the biggest fucking hoax, dude. I said it. One of the biggest fucking hoax of all time, dude. Of all time, dude. I watched it one time. He's explaining what was inside. We talked about this, dude. He was explaining the chemicals that were inside the nucleus of the sun, and I'm like, how the fuck do you know that, dude? How do you know what's inside the sun that's 93 million miles away?
It baffles the both of us.
So you're not one of those.
Just based on what you can see on its exterior, that's probably what he's hypothesizing.
Right, but you're hypothesizing based on the materials on Earth. That's the sun that's 93. Dude, that could be some element that we don't even fucking know about. You understand me?
But was he claiming or was he hypothesizing?
Nah, well, all science is hypothesis, dude. Technically. Right?
But there's a difference between a claim and a theory.
I don't know. I stopped watching it. I'm like, this is fucking stupid, dude. These scientists, I thought, scientists are out there looking, bro. I thought they were out there looking. And how do they know that shit,
spend all day jacking off. What do you think?
I mean, they're saying there's an Earth 2.0, right? There's an Earth 2.0 in another galaxy. How the fuck do they know that? Oh, okay, it's blue, right? It looks blue. It looks blue on the telescope. How do you know that's water? How do you know that's water? It could be fucking vodka, bro. Dude, it could be a planet made of vodka, right?
Dude.
How do you know? How do they know that, dude? How do they know that shit?
Well, how do we know how a remote works?
Well, we can study that. We can study that. We can take it apart. No, but I can take it apart. I can study the motherboard. That's easy. Well, I mean, it might not be easy, but how do you know the Earth 2.0? How do you know that shit?
I took my PS2 apart. I still don't know how that motherfucker works.
but you can learn though, and then you'll figure it out. Can you ever learn what's inside the sun without going over there?
Theorize based on what
exactly,
you see
and that's all you can do forever, right? Unless you go there, you drill that bitch, right? Take out the materials and study it. You're not gonna fucking know.
But again, was this a claim or a theory?
To me, it's theory. To me, they're theories.
Okay.
There's some scientists there that claim to know what Mercury is made of.
Name of these scientists.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but
I think all those motherfuckers are just full of it, dude. They're getting paid millions of dollars. Yeah, dude. To do nothing. NASA, bro.
Let me tell you about the free market.
Wernher von Braun, you know that shit. He knows that. Wernher von Braun was a Nazi from Germany.
Yeah.
He was one of the head honchos of the NASA space station. The moon missions.
Oh yeah,
a Nazi, dude.
Operation Paperclip.
Paperclip. Oh, you know then. So you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, dude.
I mean, it's possible he was one of them, but hey, that doesn't.
A Nazi, bro. That's like letting El Chapo manage some shit, and then we trust it, right? Actually, his.
I mean, just because you're a Nazi doesn't mean like you're actually doing the.
Yes.
He
was a Nazi general. We've gone through this.
Scientist.
Man. He was a top general.
Scientist.
He was a general, though.
But a scientist general, basically, in the science program they had going.
No. When you see the ranks, there's no, it's a general, a scientist general. No, it's just general, period.
Yeah, in our military, we still have generals managing people, like, in our fucking science department shit. You know?
But they're still generals. They're still generals.
Yeah, but they're in the research, in science part shit.
How do you know that?
Oh my god, bro.
How do you know that?
Because his
You're
taxes
just
go there.
speculating. All I'm saying, dude, is don't trust fucking Nazis, dude. That's it. Is that hard? Don't trust Nazis.
Bang.
It's easy.
We need this clipped out of context.
Don't trust Nazis. They killed millions of people, man.
But that Nazi did end up dying, though. And we had
Warner
some
von Braun?
non-Nazi take over. So NASA's legit now.
Oh, who? Trump? You're saying Trump's a Nazi? Dude?
Pre-Trump.
It's like they're military. No. They're Nazi, right? But they're just following order, doing what they're doing. Or they're told them, go do this. All right, let's go do it. Boom.
Maybe that tells me a lot about you, though. Like if somebody came here and was like, "Hey, you either bow down to the devil or I'll shoot you in the face," dude, you shoot me in the face. For real.
But it's not.
That tells me a lot about who you are and your morals.
It's not.
If you bow down just because you're scared to die, dude.
No, I'll be like, can I see? Can I see the devil?
Alex, I mean, that's a too simple way to put it. Because Hitler in the 30s, because remember they weren't big boys until the fucking 39 was when they invaded Russia, or at the time USSR.
No.
39, 40. It was
against the.
I think World War II started.
They tried to invade Russia
and got their asses kicked. But here's the thing: in the 30s, because like Hitler had to grow a machine out of nothing, and he couldn't just start by saying, "Hey, let's kill the Jews," because they'd have laughed his ass out. He had to like slowly convince the populace. I don't know how he did, but he managed to convince millions of people. Hey, we need to. We need to throw Jews in camps. We need to invade Russia. Fucking country 20 times our size.
One of the reasons I think
take over the world.
It was because supposedly it was the Jews at the time during World War I that actually made they surrendered. Germany surrendered because he also needed somebody to blame why they lost the first war, you know, and it was the Jews. That was one of the reasons, you know. And then the way he grew to power is because, you know, he was in the military and then he learned all this. And then when people are weak and you give them something, you give them what they want to hear, like Trump. Not like Trump, but
like we will.
Don't record me.
We will.
You know, and
we'll
then
be vindicated. We're gonna get him this time, or this kind of. But like, you know, you have to. It's a case study. Like, if someone tells you like, get down and worship the devil, it's like it's not so simple. Like, you can't really.
Yeah, it is simple. What do you mean? Yeah, you can. Well, I was just like
and then at the same time, like Hitler, I think at the time, because he was giving people hope, like, oh, look what we were doing and this and that. The thing that
he had to rally a crowd, like and then they got to a point where they trusted him. Like enough people.
Is that like I think that Germany at the time they were like kind of into democracy? I think I'm not sure. And that shit was going horrible. And Hitler with his party came along and said no, you know, they actually were doing shit, and then eventually they attacked
Hitler,
like Poland or something. They attacked other countries and they won, and people are like, yeah, we're winning. You know?
Why the Jews though? Like, why did he do that? Why did he do that?
Oh, it's a scapegoat.
Need a scapegoat, kind of like we do with the Mexicans.
Get something to blame.
Hey, honestly,
this is the reason why we lost. This is that.
But why kill them though?
Yeah.
Why go out of their way?
You're too deep, man. You're like, fuck it, I gotta do it now. You know, I'm gone too far.
That's why
I gotta continue. I can't just stop it. You know, I'm like, I have to fucking continue.
I saw a documentary, but I forgot so many details. But you know, there's no way you can just suggest a ludicrous idea. Like if a German in 1929, like you come out of 1941 and tell them, hey, 12 years from now, these Jews are gonna get thrown in camps. We're gonna gas them. We're gonna do fucking human experiments on them. And also, we're going to go to war with Russia or USSR, the Soviet Union. They'd be like, get the fuck out of here. But, you know, slowly, like, Hitler worked his magic and managed to tell millions of people, it's a death cult. It's like, okay, it's like Jim Jones times 1,000. Or who fucking knows that.
Damn, Jim Jones, dude.
Because that's what he, cult leader. That's
dude, Jim Jones was an evil dude, bro. Where did he go to Belize, right?
He managed. He convinced like almost 1,000 people.
No, it was way more than that.
Was it? I'm pretty
Fuck
sure it was
yeah, dude.
It was like 800. So I know it was like in the 700-800s around there.
But they had to flee to South America because he was trying to do it here, but he didn't.
Regardless, it was a fuck ton of people.
Dude, he could. Yeah, they drank the Kool-Aid, bro.
Exactly. And like, how do you? You know,
he got killed by his follower because his follower was like, "Hey, you're not drinking the Kool-Aid," but he was like, "Nah, I'm not. Fuck, y'all dying," and then he killed him.
Had that game. Hitler had that game. What are you gonna do?
They started killing people, man.
Basically, you take a weak people when they're already broken,
and that's
down,
what they were after World War II, World War One.
And you give them food, you give them this, you give them hope, and then you show them, all right, boom, we're going to our neighbor here, we're gonna take over. It's easy. We're good. You're living good now. You know. All right, let's continue on. Boom, let's do this, and then it just grows, and then bam, and then once you're into deep, it's because of him that you're poor. You can say. You know.
So you just mind control.
This is all mind control. Yeah.
I wouldn't go as far as mind control, but it's more of
it's mind control,
sort
dude.
of
it's something like that.
It's some kind of psychology. Yeah. You take someone who's defeated, not very sure of themselves, very insecure, and this happens today with a lot of 14, 15-year-olds. They'll be online, and
that's how pimps work.
Well, yeah, they'll be online and like
you remember
some dude out of Reddit 4chan will be like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing? You want to come join the club? We'll talk about edgy shit. We got edgy memes. We got the memes and shit." And next thing you know, they're talking about 1350, the Jewish question. It's like, you know. Because these kids have nowhere to belong in the real world. Like, they have no friends at school. They'll go online, and about 2-3 months later, they're full-fledged Nazis and shit. Because because nobody could find them first. I'm not articulating it very well. Hopefully, I'll get the idea. But
I kind of get it. I kind of get it. But I mean, at the same time,
someone who's vulnerable.
At the same time, dude, like I grew up like that too, man. You know, I was kind of bullied. Not a lot, but. This one kid who bullied me in middle school, dude, you know. So I was kind of vulnerable and shit. Like I never turned out like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and luckily for me, I always turned my refuge. I just played video games. That's it. Like I wasn't online. I wasn't fucking with any right wingers or any left wingers for that matter.
Right now, you're a left winger. Right?
I wasn't into politics until I was like fucking 25.
You're a left winger?
25, yeah.
A liberal?
Leftist.
Liberal?
Don't insult me with liberal. Leftist.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
True.
So I don't, I don't know the terminologies. I know not to call you a libtard, right? Would that offend you?
Go ahead.
A libtard? You're a fucking libtard.
Libtard, cuck, SJ.
So you don't believe in guns either?
Oh, that's where we differ. Leftists are actually very pro-gun. Liberals, I don't know who fucking. I really don't know.
So you are pro-gun?
Yes.
Okay.
Guns for the homeless, guns for the trans, for the.
I mean, if they can afford it.
Go too far sometimes. No, everyone is. You're issued your gun at the age of 18, assuming you can wield it responsibly.
18. You can get like a shotgun and rifles at 18. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can't get handguns. You have to wait till you're 21.
That's I guess I assume it's like for sport.
Sport hunting.
Yeah.
Home defense.
That does make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, I guess if you were anywhere, but the weird thing about like everyone carrying a gun, which I guess a lot of right wingers like to fantasize about. Okay, I guess leftists as well, is a situation where no.
What, mass shootings?
Well, mass shooting.
You said like right now.
Because say if you
That's all the white kids, man.
Actually,
that's all the little white kids that.
No, I think because like
when have you ever heard of a Mexican shooting up places like that?
Was it a Mexican? No. Mexicans were shot at in the Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah. By who? By who?
A white kid.
A white guy.
I like to. Right wingers do this a lot. They like to call us the intolerant left or the violent left because we like to throw riots and protests and shit. and like throw fucking Molotov cocktails.
Are you Antifa?
No.
You're not Antifa?
I might be. You wouldn't know because I'm wearing a mask.
So you are. Did you go to that Bernie rally a few months ago?
No, I think I was working at that time. Yeah.
You vote for Bernie if you could?
I did vote for Bernie in 2016, and then I voted for Trump in the general in 2016. Just to stick it to Hillary, I was pissed off at her, and there were other reasons as well. And
yeah,
then,
dude, Hillary's fucking evil, dude.
And then this year I voted Bernie again, obviously, and now I'm on the fence between swallowing my pride and voting Biden, or just going third party or staying at home. I definitely will go and vote.
Well, Trump
he's gonna win.
They're more, Biden's probably gonna blow the fuck out. But
that amazes me how this fucking pedophile is running for, dude, for real. How a pedophile is running for presidency, dude, and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares, dude. Nobody cares.
Oh, people definitely care.
People don't care. Why is he still running for president?
I mean,
the
people who didn't vote for him care.
Nah, because he's part of the game, dude. He's part of. You can't touch this motherfucker, dude.
The duopoly.
You can't touch this guy.
Illusion. I get that. I understand your apathy because I've been there.
See, now you're throwing too many big words at me.
Oh fuck.
Because I don't understand them, I'm gonna take them as disrespect. Right?
No.
Fuck your little shit.
I got that from where is it? 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Apathy.
That wasn't my material.
Apathy is the lack of fucks given. Like apathy, like for example, you don't.
I don't give a
like
fuck.
Exactly. That's.
I don't give a fuck.
That's apathy, and that's.
Thank you.
And I would argue that that's how we got into this mess. Because
no.
In Australia, okay, you want to make a case for that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It doesn't matter who you vote for. The people in charge are gonna put who they want to be in charge. The best way I can put it to you, the best way that you could understand, is this. Walmart, right, is our country, right? You got the listen, man. You got the workers, right? You got the workers. You got the little shift leaders, which is the governors. You got the little managers, right? And then you got the CEO. You got the general manager, correct?
Oh, yeah,
you follow me? Okay. The workers elect shift leaders. They elect the general manager.
That would be a co-op. That's
man, just
no
fucking listen, Eric.
Okay.
Just fucking listen, dude. So electing presidents is like electing general managers. Yeah, they could change things. Ultimately, the CEO is going to be the same person, which is the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, right? You know who these guys are? Mm-hmm. The JP Morgans. They're always going to be on top, dude, because they got the 2% of the world's wealth, correct? Mm-hmm. So that's how so it doesn't matter who you vote for, dude. It don't matter. It doesn't matter because the owners are still going to be the same persons. That's how I see it. That's how it is.
Well, it depends because depending who gets elected. We're just like with Bush and the vice president Vice. You see the movie Vice, dude? Watch it, man.
Vice?
Yeah. It's basically Vice. Basically, he was basically. If you look at a certain point, he was a president. Bush wasn't. He was just a puppet to him. Because of Vice, he put everybody that he needed to basically control the government. He put certain people he wanted over here, in the judicial court. Boom, boom, basically controlled. And he did all this, and he was basically one of the reasons why we went to the Middle East and did what we did.
Okay.
It's just stuff like that.
You're not understanding.
I'd like to make my case against yours later, but go ahead.
Okay. The general manager that people elect, right? He's gonna elect managers. The manager's gonna elect. So yes, and they have some kind of change in the Walmart, right? But the general manager can't be like, oh, you know what? We're gonna put a fucking cappuccino machine. We're gonna extend your breaks to an hour, right? And we're gonna pay you for lunch, right? Because the CEO is gonna be like, nah, no, you're not with my money, right? So this is the same with presidents. Presidents can't really do. Yeah, they change things around in laws and shit. They can't really fucking help us, right? Like Gaddafi was trying to do, give $60,000 to newly.
They do try, but
nah, dude.
But it's the other part of the government that will say like no, like the Democrats and Republicans, they're always fighting amongst each other. When somebody like say when the Republican wants to do something, maybe to say to help, but the Democrats say, oh no, it's not gonna do shit. They try to stop it, and then or if not to actually pass the bill, they'll throw in something they want in it. But then the Republicans at the same time be like, oh, they probably hate it, and then they argue, and then they finally make an agreement, and all right, let's pass it.
Yeah, but it's never anything that's gonna really help us though. Like the stimulus check, that's not. I mean, yeah, it helps us a little bit, but like the Gaddafi point, right? Where married couples get 60 grand, free college, right? Like it's never gonna be that. The government will never do shit like that. That's really helping the country.
That's because the only country where socialism would work is in America. Because what are we gonna do? Invade ourselves? I like that meme. I just want to point that out. But
you're fucking hilarious, dude.
I want to get back to your. I know you don't find that amusing, but.
Oh no, I'm like laughing inside, man. Nah, I'll fuck with you. No. Okay, so you tell me.
To rebut your case again, like the reason you don't vote, like, because you see that from my perspective. I don't want to mischaracterize you, so let me know at any point if I get something wrong about you, about your perspective. You believe that there's just this. Well, obviously that's what we are. We live in an oligarchy. You know what that is, right?
Yes.
An oligarchy. So let's just throw our hands up and not do anything.
Right.
So shit's fucked up. We can't change anything. So let's not bother. That is pessimism. And that pessimism is what allows things to continue the way they are. Now, you can't stop progress. You can slow it down, you can trip it up, but you can't stop it. You know, there was a time when, a century ago, the idea of a woman voting was ridiculous. The idea of working in a 5-day work week, 40 hours was ridiculous, or getting paid time and a half for working anything over 40, that was ridiculous. And there was propaganda against that, you know, and there was propaganda of like pro-child labor, where it's like, well, we need kids because they're more effective. They can get around smaller spaces. They can do more stuff with their hands or limbo. Like there was posters of that shit and everything. And minimum wage, like, and then FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, came around and said, you know what? It should only be. We should only have one. Because remember, this was a time. It was like just one person should work, and that should be able to feed a family. The father works. The wife rears the child, and the child just, you know, goes to fucking school. And at the time, I don't think...
Man, fuck them kids, dude.
At the time.
I just wanted to say that.
Time was last simple, man.
So,
simple times.
Simple.
Okay, we'll continue because I want to say something.
Unions formed, of course, they've been weakened since. And people unionized, they literally died, like, fighting the Pinkertons for the right for like our 40-hour work week, basically. And we just come closer and closer. We just have a lot of catching up to do, really.
Okay.
And you can't. I believe if everybody voted, I believe if you voted, I don't know if you voted, but in Australia they have a policy that's like, okay, you're gonna vote or you're gonna get fined. You can just show up, and you don't even have to. You could write in fucking Mickey Mouse if you want, but you're gonna vote. Okay, I don't know. I'm probably mischaracterizing, but the point is, if you don't vote, you're gonna get fined.
I will vote for Mickey Mouse, by the way. Listen, I don't think you heard what I said. I don't think you heard what I said. When you elect the general manager of Walmart, they do have power to change
We do not
things.
elect the general manager of Walmart, by the way.
I know. This is just hypothetical. This is just imagery that I'm trying to paint.
That's not how this works. I guess if you want to,
we don't elect the president.
We don't elect. Okay. Do we get a vote on who is the CEO of Walmart? I don't.
No, because the CEO, you do not get a vote on the Rothschild family. They're always going to be rich and they're always going to control the world, right? But we do elect presidents, correct? So, the general manager of Walmart will be the president in this analogy that I'm trying to explain.
Okay.
Okay, so you make it? You get sense? Okay. He does have power to change everything you just mentioned right now. It's like, okay, we're gonna get better registers, right, so you can work better. We're gonna put padded pads, you know, so your feet won't hurt. That's all. That's everything you explained.
Well,
they have power to change little things, but they don't have power to be like, you know what? I'm gonna get you an hour lunch break, paid. I'm gonna get you extra sick days, right? Because the CEO of Walmart, which is the people in charge of of the Rothschilds and all that shit, they're gonna be like, no, you're not gonna do that shit.
If people actually own the means of production, but nobody wants to have that discussion.
No, we're not talking about a hypothetical shit here. We're talking about how it is.
But at the same time,
it's not gonna work.
They have the board. The board people will have a vote, and that's where they be like, no, fuck your idea.
Right, because they're gonna lose money. They're gonna lose money, correct?
No, but at the same time, they could be like, all right, we'll do your idea, but if we do this, they'll try to throw in something else in there to, you're like, oh, fuck you then, all right. All right, we'll do it,
Apathy is the enemy of change. I just want to get that out there. Because if every election day we sit home and jack off, nothing's going to change. But then we're going to bitch about how nothing changes.
Is that what you want to do? Do you want to sit and jack off?
Nah, because like even if
I almost had him, dude.
Even if my choices are, just Biden or Trump, like no matter the outcome, it's probably gonna be Trump. Because
you said it here first. You said it here first.
You have to understand Trump's base. They are in full swing. They want his ass to stay in that White House. Meanwhile, on the, I don't want to say the left, but like in the Democrat, you have like neoliberals and actual leftists who don't identify as Democrat, but they were just to get Bernie in. That was just, there's a lot of fighting between that. Like there's a chunk that's like all in for Biden, blue no matter who, and then there's like a second, because there's three of them. There's that second chunk that's like, okay, I guess we're riding with Biden too. It's like, because like then there's leftists left to fight amongst each other. Should we join Biden, or should we protest this?
A pedophile.
Let Trump to have another,
So like, what did you say earlier? Apathy is the enemy of what?
The enemy of progress.
The enemy.
Because like, okay, let me tell you like this: it's easy for someone to get away with murder when no one is looking. And so that's what we're doing. We're not even looking.
I could beg to differ, because
we're throwing our hands up and saying, fuck it, let them do whatever
that's not entirely true.
What we need to do,
that's not entirely true.
What we the people need to do is overwhelm the media's influence. The media is what said is the bait and bait. I'm talking about major media. Like, we can agree on this. The media, like the largest cable networks, are owned by like only a small handful of people.
Right.
And you know what these people want, right?
Yeah.
They don't want to get taxed. So they want anybody in power as long as it's not going to affect their bottom line.
Absolutely.
Okay. We can agree on that. So this handful of people, have their puppets basically say, hey, Biden's a great idea. You should vote for him. And look what we have. We have we're down to Biden versus Trump.
A pedophile.
Bernie already dropped out. So if the people could overwhelm the media's influence, if we had more people like on the YouTubes going out and talking to people and be like, hey, CNN is bullshit, Fox is bullshit, I'm going to tell you why. You want
Dude, people know that. People know that.
Obviously not, because they wouldn't have voted Trump. They wouldn't have voted Biden.
Dude, people know that. I'm trying to prove to you that it doesn't fucking matter.
People
know. Did you see that fake video of the Syrian airstrike that turned out to be some fireworks in Ohio? Dude, Trump called them out. Trump called them out in a presidential press conference. People know, dude.
Then why do they vote for Biden?
Because it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't matter. Because the people on top are going to get the guy that they want regardless. Whether you vote against them or not.
What did I just say? A handful of people want a certain person in power that's not going to threaten them. So we need to overwhelm their influence.
I admire
And we
your
can't- we can't do that
I
with people
admire
like
your
you.
sense of like, oh, we can do this, guys. We can change the world. I admire that shit from you,
We
dude.
can't do
but
that
that's not
if
the reality
you
of the
don't
world.
vote.
That's not the reality of things, man. I'm sorry to tell you.
Oh.
That's not how it works. You don't believe in Satan, correct?
No.
Who do you think? Who do you think these people? When I go like this, I'm talking about the top 2%, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think they worship?
Themselves. They see that obviously they don't see anyone more important than themselves. Look, a poor person wants to be rich. A rich person wants to be a king. A king wants to be a god. That's essentially what these people are. Like, they literally are playing God. They have enough influence to be like, dude, fucking Jeff Bezos, he owns, I forget what outlet it is.
Jeff
Washington
Bezos.
Post. I think he owns Washington Post.
Uh-huh.
And he then, like, during the primary, he's been shitting out article after article after article. Hey, Bernie's shit. Bernie's a piece of shit. Hey, vote for Biden. Vote for, like, literally anyone else. Why? Because Bernie would tax the shit out of him.
I heard that Bernie was trying to give us a minimum wage of $15 an hour, right? And then we were gonna get taxed if we made, so like we were still gonna get fucked. Is that real?
No,
you do know what I'm talking about, right?
Dude, obviously we would get taxed more because you have to keep we wouldn't be taxed more on the dollar basically.
No, but ultimately we will be making like $8 an hour.
Fucking 50? Oh no, not the 50%. That's bullshit.
No, it was something about like
about that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Like to have free medical health.
That's dishonest. Not from you, but from people giving.
No. I'm not saying it's true. Yeah. I'm saying like if you heard about
this,
get
like free medical and all that, Medicaid and all that shit, and since you have it free, they're gonna raise the taxes, and somebody did the math and says basically it was gonna come down to like you just having regular minimum wage.
Right. Exactly.
Now,
so
nothing was gonna change basically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And they asked Bernie. They asked him, "Hey man, this it," and then Bernie was like, I guess he got caught off guard or something, and he couldn't answer because he knew.
Alex Jones, and maybe he just didn't give a fuck.
Don't you fuck with Alex Jones, man. I wish I could meet him, dude. I wish I could meet him.
I think what we need is to.
Man. Alex Jones.
I like Alex Jones.
I think
sometimes.
Dude, he's badass.
I think we need to change the people in the government. Because we have all these old people.
That's what I'm telling you.
And we need younger blood in it.
Let me tell you something. No one gives a fuck about politics. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say no one gives a fuck about politics. Because obviously
I don't care.
A small handful of people do. But like most people, they only give a shit when it comes to the general elections. They don't follow their city, their county, their state governors, that kind of shit. Because that does have an impact. Like. Because say for example, if Trump wants to have this bill passed, like okay, we're gonna build a wall, and like okay, likely he's gonna get it now because I don't know. There's like the House, there's the Senate, there's all kinds of fucking chain of command. But like he could pass some kind of horrible bill that people would have to vote on it, and if these people had any sense, they wouldn't vote on it. But that depends. We have to vote those people in. Right now, I guess the only person with any sense in Congress is AOC. I believe there's also Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, Squad.
Well, I think they should change, put a law where like how long you can be in your certain position and like how long can you be there? Because I know there's people in the Senate and here and there. They've been there for like 10 plus years.
Oh yeah, there was
Pelosi, right?
They need
Pelosi.
They need to change it where like you can only
I like that name, Pelosi.
You can only be in that spot for a certain amount of time. Some people been like 20 years or something.
I'll marry her and get my last name.
And that's why we can't.
Okay, yeah, it's a sugar mama. Yeah, I can respect that, but fucking.
Can you imagine Alex Pelosi, dude? Shit, dude. Mr. Pelosi, right here.
Yeah.
But seriously though, the world would net benefit without Nancy Pelosi. Like when that bitch dies, I am having a party. I'm gonna bake a cake, and it's
gonna invite us?
It's gonna say "Rotten Hell, Nancy Pelosi." I did that.
Why do you hate her so much?
Because she here's why I despise her more than Trump. Okay, but like I'm gonna get into why. Because at least Trump, you know, he fucking hates you. Pelosi will pretend to be on your side. She'll be anti-Trump for the cameras, but she'll vote with him on everything. Like, Oh, you want the increased military budget? Okay. You want to bail out banks? Okay. You want to relief like fucking large corporations? Okay. You want to actually give relief to people during this time of the pandemic while they can't work? Fuck them. Fuck that bitch. When she dies, I'm throwing a party.
I don't know. I can't say anything about that because I really don't know anything about her. I just heard her Pelosi. I like that name.
Yeah, but it's like you gotta get rid of all those people that been.
Oh my god! Let's not talk about fucking politics. This is fucking
boring.
It's fucking
That's
boring
why I can't
shit.
Because if you get rid of them, you put new people, then they can actually probably start changing shit, and then we could probably be somewhere else now. You know?
Oh yeah, fuck it, yeah.
And then me personally, I like Trump because I was hoping he would have started war.
What the fuck?
Yeah, me too, dude. I was with that.
I know for sure we're due for a big war. We need something.
I knew Trump would start a war too.
We're two
not
at
with
peace.
Russia.
We're two at peace right now.
Why the fuck? What's wrong with that?
I know we want.
Okay, that's not the case. But even if that were the case, what's wrong with that?
You know, let's advance like that. We're out the way. You know, we're past this. Alright, we can move on. You know, and because sometimes during war.
Wait, so you want war, and then you say what's wrong with that, right?
No, because he made the case.
Because sometimes when you have war, new technology comes out, and
there's an economic boom.
And then sometimes there's that technology they use in war will go into the to the public. Like cell phones. Cell phones was invented like I think World War II, and then later on, boom, we got cell phones now. Radar came out during World War II.
You know what the Bible says about that, right?
Hey, you ain't fucking Bible, man.
Hey, I'm gonna break the promise. I'm gonna break the promise, dude.
We're open-minded here.
Hey, listen. Yeah, I don't believe, right? But the Bible talks about that. He said the Bible says that when you hear about wars and rumors of wars, right? That be prepared because the end is coming. So y'all watch the fuck out, dude. Don't be saying. People
thought that during World War II probably. And it happened, and then
we don't know that. We don't know that. We don't know that.
Look at World War II, man. That was a big war, dude.
No, but we don't know that people thought like right now, dude. I'm telling y'all, dude, because the word says I'm gonna come like a robber in the night, right? So y'all better be fucking ready. That's all I'm saying. Y'all better be ready. And don't say no one warned you, bro. All right. You know what, dude? I don't think you're fully agnostic, man. I don't think so. The way you talk is like, I know that you do believe in Christ, but you kind of like have subsided for so long. I think that it's still in you because the way you speak is not. I've spoken with like atheists, man, and they're like they hate Christ, dude.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I'm not gonna.
And you're not like that.
I'm not one of those fuck Jesus types, like But like I said, we could like it couldn't hurt the world. We modeled ourselves after him, after his behavior. He would wash the feet of his servants,
Yeah.
And I was
Mary Magdalene, dude.
Yeah, like I'd see this movie out of like Telemundo. I look at the Jesus movies. I'm like, I kind of want to be this guy when I grow up.
Yeah, no, I know. I can tell, dude.
I
thought you were gonna be this
fucking,
atheist, and
no, I fucking look like it a little bit. I'm growing my hair out.
Nah, but yeah, man. What's the time, dude?
Dude, we've been at it for like
2 hours almost.
Holy shit,
it's been like
man!
An hour 20 minutes. It says low battery there. I don't think it's charging.
No,
it's not charging it.
Yeah, 150 basically.
150.
Basically.
I could have sworn I looked at it 5 minutes ago and it said like 115.
Yeah.
Also,